I swear is written and directed by Kirk Jones, who wrote Nanny McPhee, What Not to Expect, Expecting When You're Expecting Not to Expect What You're Expecting. That one flew by me. Nanny McPhee, though, great. And it's based on the true story of John Davison, who developed Tourette's when he was about 13 or 14 in Scotland, in a time in the early 90s where people didn't understand. I'll be honest with you, I don't understand it. I learned a lot watching this film. So you pick up, he's playing football, he's confident, he's trying to pick up girls. He's got more confidence than me. And so you understand, you pick up and you learn with him as he develops Tourette's, and he develops it at such a young age. And I just want to say off the bat that every single person in this film, every single person fucking nails their roles. Everyone in this is stellar, is some of the best acting all year. Shirley Henderson plays his mum, and you understand her frustrations. As much as you want to shake her and be like, pay attention to your son, understanding this was not a time where any of this stuff was known. So everybody thinks he's playing the clown. He's taking whips to the hand, and everybody's frustrated with him, and he keeps getting beaten and knocked down by life. And you can see the frustrations in Scott Ellis Watson having to adjust to these things and how that affects his mental health and what it does to him, what it does to a young lad to go from one to the other. This film absolutely blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. This film is phenomenal. Understanding those elements where you start. Normally, a lot of the time with I find with films like this is when you start with a young actor and you move forward, a lot of the time you're just waiting to develop the story, but you're getting it all the way through. You're understanding how crushed this kid feels having to endure this symptom, that this condition that he doesn't understand and the world around him doesn't understand as well. And you learn with him, and as you're going through and you see the heartbreaks and the trials that brings, and then you go into him growing up, and I'm going to butcher this guy's name, I've had to bring it up, I'm sorry, Robert Arameo, who was in Game of Thrones. And this film is a beautiful, beautiful example of what kindness can do to a person. Nobody including himself seems to understand. He's being not he's upsetting people. Everybody wants to beat him up at some point. He's kissing lampposts, which is brilliantly done, by the way. I didn't think that somebody kissing a lamppost could stand out so much to me in a film, but it's all explained. But Maxine Peake and Peter Mullin are the other than and his friend, his old friend that he bumps back into, they show him this kindness, and they accept him in and they welcome him in, even though they don't fully understand it either. They're willing to learn with him. There's a good dog in this film, by the way. There's a few good dogs. And that gets extra points. This film is why I started this channel. Films like this, because people that feel like they're outcasts, like they don't have anyone to talk to, people that feel like they've got nowhere else to go, this is what this channel was made for. Because it doesn't matter. It does not matter who you are, where you come from. It doesn't matter. This is a community that accepts anyone, unless you're a cyclist. Unfollow me right now. Sorry, personal beef. I'll even accept vegans. But you can see the struggle that he goes through, and the story takes place throughout his life as he's discovering Tourette's, and it does a really important job of telling you that it's a condition which can be very funny. They mention that in the film, that some of the outbursts are very funny. There's an amazing scene when he meets somebody with his condition for the very first time, and the two of them get in a car together, and they just talk is the loose term I'm going to use. And it's one of the funniest scenes I think I've seen in a very long time. But it's also heartbreaking when you think about, this is the first time that either of them have ever been around somebody that understands each other, and the connection that brings and what that leads to going forward. And I'm not going to harp on it too much. I don't want to tell you anything else. I want you to go to the cinema and watch this film when it comes out, because this film is top 3 of the year already. This film, it's funny. There is so much depth and heart and sadness. This film was powerful on a level I did not expect. And the little moments of kindness, they really stood out to me personally, because it doesn't take a lot to be kind. And I feel like that's something that anyone can pick up from. I hope that makes sense. And I hope you enjoy this film. If you've seen it, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you so much for putting up with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you drop us a like. Be kind. Thank you very much. And until the next one, I will see you guys later.